Good morning, everybody. I wanted to encourage you that God is speaking even when you don't realize it, and even when you may not feel like He is. All you got to do is pay a little bit more attention to what's going on around you. The reason why I'm saying this is because I had an experience with the Lord about this morning, and I felt this prompting to listen to a sermon. And I don't normally do that on the way to wherever I'm going. Usually I listen to worship music or silence, if I'm being honest. But this time around, I just felt like I needed to. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do that. Well, there's really not a lot of podcasts or anything that I actually listen to. But in the podcast section underneath my profile on Spotify, it said new episodes. I was like, okay, I'll go check it out. Well, the top one was from the church that I went to back in 2017, 2018, 2019, when I was in college in Waco. And I was like, okay, this is pretty good. I loved him. It was a great church. And it was about waiting. And I was like, okay, this is relevant. You know, me and my husband are waiting for whenever the Lord's going to let us have kids. We're waiting to get our own home. We're waiting to pay off some debt. We're waiting, we're just like in this transitional period right now where we're just kind of waiting for what's next. And I was like, okay, this is going to be great. And it was a great sermon. I really enjoyed it. I was very encouraged by it. It was exactly what I needed to hear. And this morning, I was supposed to go on a hike with one of my friends, and the place that we went to go hike at was closed. So we detoured, and we're heading back into town, the town that she lives in. We're going to go on a walk there, but I don't normally go this route because I don't live in this town. And we passed this little church, and the church board sign says, "Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength on wings like eagles," from Isaiah chapter 40, around verses 31. And so it was just very cool to see, okay, the Lord is speaking to me. He prompted my heart to listen to a sermon, which, I might have not. You might not always feel like the Lord is saying something like, hey, go listen to this sermon. But it's just a feeling, like maybe it's something you don't normally do, and you're like, oh man, I think I'm supposed to do this. Do it and see what happens. And then just look around and see what God does. He can use little church signs. He can use a stranger that crosses your path. He can use a sermon from a church you went to 6 or 7 years ago. He can use anything. And so I would just highly encourage you to open your eyes. Pray for eyes to see and ears to hear. That's one of the biggest things that I've prayed for so many years now, because it's really changed my ability to hear from God is pray. Say, Lord, give me eyes to see what you're doing in my life and ears to hear your voice. And I tell you, you will hear his voice and you will see him, and it is amazing. So just wanted to use that as a little bit of an encouragement for you today. God is speaking. Look around. You'll be surprised in the methods that he uses to speak to you. Love y'all. If you need prayer, let me know.